Ooh, good afternoon, good people. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? A lot going on today. Not just today, but a lot going on in life. So first of all, hope everybody having a happy Monday or a great little Monday. As y'all can see, this is my weather. This is what my weather look like out here today, y'all. No snow, good and dry. Hope all the people that's coming in, you just scrolling through, get you a good look. Up, up the live and give it that thumbs up. Tennessee Scott, what's good? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Tennessee Scott, what's good? No, if y'all don't know, been heard about what's going on in Minnesota, and I've been watching to see what's going on with Minnesota. Been hearing about this new Black Panther Party. Been hearing about FBA. Been hearing about Hebrew Israelites. Was in somebody chat earlier, and they well, I tell y'all, ninjas are stupid. Ninjas are stupid for real. Supposed to put me on a passage of scripture in the Bible that tells us who we are. So I'm gonna give it to y'all. He said First Chronicles. He said really the whole chapter, the whole chronicle, but she said he started in the fourth chapter. Let us know who we are. But the book of the First Chronicles tells us who we are. And it's in the Bible. People can look at it, look it up for themselves, but a lot of people be in denial. Thank you, D. Thank you, Bev. Addie Kitchen. How you doing, my Tennessee Sky? You hearing a lot. Angie Baby. There's some sun up here. It's snowing in Boston, 15 inches. Oh my goodness. Well, Angie Baby, you can have the sun. You can get some of the sun. You just ain't gonna want the cold that come with it because it's like 24 degrees outside. It look nice out there though. I ain't gonna lie. It's real nice out there. It don't tell you no lie. The wind is very disrespectful. They get to blowing. Oh my goodness. Super cold. It just make this sun look like it's invisible. For real. Just came out here to sit for a little while and let y'all see what it look like out here. I'm good. Hope you're well. I'm good. I'm good, Bev Addy. I just been in some disturbing live chats. And I know we said it, if the chat ain't good, then we need to vacate the premises for real. And I was just there supporting the host of that live. We were talking about music. And then you know how people like to try to always, it's always somebody out there trying to talk bad about rap music. Okay, given the point, we know that rap music, some of it is bad, but rap music ain't the only music that's like that. Because you got artists out here in different genres that be talking that racist stuff too. Be talking that racist shit. But then when they be playing it, they act like they don't hear it. It's just music to them. But then when you go to talking about rap, you want to talk all that shit about, well, rap music is this. You have to ease it out there. Well, hell, you have to ease a lot of music out there to certain people. Hell, you ain't gonna sit up here and play no racist music to me for me to sit here and listen to it and be like, oh, that's cool. No, that shit ain't cool. Ramadan, how you doing, sister? Angie Baby says smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Share the channel out. Thank you so much, Angie Baby. How are you, bro? Sean. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Welcome back to the chat, bro. How are you, bro? I'm good, Ramadan. It's just a little bit cold. I know y'all see the sun out here. Y'all be like, and I know a lot of people thinking just because the sun out that it's warm, but hey, I am telling y'all like this. Let me let y'all look. Cold out here. And as you can see, the wind is blowing. You might not see it blowing, but I'm telling you, it's blowing. And it's a bit disrespectful too. Let me get back up in my little cubby and sit in the sun, get all of the sunlight. David Attic, what's up, bro? What's good, bro? How you doing? How y'all weather doing down there, bro? You see, we got sunlight, but hey, oh, sunlight ain't good sunlight because it's cold as hell out here. And I'm just out here in it. But as y'all can see, I'm wrapped up pretty good. Zanina, Zanina. What's up, Shouty? Zanina, how you doing? I'm surprised to see you up. Thought you would be focusing in sleep. Yes, Tamadas, it is cold. Anybody else got cold weather? Where they at? Tamadas is speaking to everyone. Appreciate you, Bev Addy. It's great I have short and a short sleeve on today. Hey, Chevy. I'm envying you, bro. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I just seen a dude at the gas station that had on some shorts and a jacket. Now he defeating the purpose, but hey, ain't gonna lie, sometimes I go outside like that too because my legs don't always be as cold as my upper body. So Nina, you sleeping? Well, thank you for stopping by, Zanina. Hey guys, if y'all hadn't hit that like button, go ahead and smash it for me. Ooh, no pressure. If y'all saw that thumbnail I put up there, that's a flower pot that I got outside, and it's iced over. That ought to let you. Let me just show y'all something right quick. You see that? See that? That's ice. Straight up. That's ice. Yeah, the ice is out here. Got to be careful on them roads if you're driving. Chevy Addict speaking to Zanina. Chevy Addict speaking to Amadas. Hey, the song, a song that always calms you down. What's a song that calms y'all down? That calms you down? Hmm, that's a good question. What is a song that usually calms you down? Song that calms me down, honestly, is probably a good jazz tune. Thank you for that like, Laura Perez. How you doing? Sell mixed vlog, make a little shout out. On the other side of town, there's a lot of trees down. Good evening, good afternoon, Cell Mix. Shout out to everyone from Laura Perez. A change gonna come. Oh, no doubt, Chevy. No doubt, a change definitely coming. You know, as I was scrolling through the lives, it was about 5 different lives I scrolled through, and all of them was in Minnesota showing them protests. Oh, here, Laura. Evening there in Kuwait. Good evening, Kuwait. Thank you for host from Cell Mix. Yeah, guys. The protest is going on in Minneapolis and Minnesota. You know, it's good to protest, don't get me wrong. But when the opposition is out there killing people, protesting ain't gonna always get it. You gonna have to lock up with them. Y'all gonna really have to show them folks that y'all mean business. Because as long as y'all up there non-violently protesting, they gonna keep on doing what they doing. You know, people ain't gonna like it because everybody wanna have good vibes and positive moments. But come on, y'all, we live in life. Ain't always positive. No matter how much we try to make it, it's always some bad things going on out there because the devil is, and we have to understand that. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, dwell on it, but you got to recognize that you do have to at least show that you know. Because a lot of folks just be walking around here with their heads in the clouds. Everything just so hunky dory. Ain't gonna lie, I wish it was, but it ain't. Just have to read the Bible. A song always calms you down. Change gonna come. It's a good song, Chevy. It's a good song. That's truth too. Like Dylan and Truth. When you tell people the truth, they always trying to find a reason to deflect from the truth. Don't even waste your time trying to talk to that person no more because they ain't doing that but looking for an argument. And they what they trying to do is make you look bad. But you can't make the truth look bad, no matter how hard you try. And it's just funny. Jim Cole, I just watched your short, Jim Cole. I like them nails, girl. It's a nice color you got. Your nail tech hooked that up. Shout out to RX Nails, nail technician. Shout out to Kiera too. Kiera Creation. She be hooking them nails up too. Hello, ZR from Tamadas. Merrily, I see you, Merrily. How you doing, Merrily? Thank you for coming, my senior. Tamadas speaking to Zanina. Hey, Chevy Edit. How you doing from Jim? Well, yeah, guys, and look, not only that about these protests in Minnesota and these ICE agents out here unaliving people, the new Black Panther Party has themselves getting involved in this situation. Now, Yeah, I feel sorry for the people in Minnesota too, Laura. I really do. Because when you got ICE agents breaking in your doors, breaking in your house, talking about you illegal, and then you got the paperwork showing them that you are an American citizen and they still do you wrong, that's a problem. Protesting, they can protest all day. And ICE still doing what they doing. They didn't unalive this guy. Shout out to that dude, man, I forgot who he was too. But shout out to him. He was showing the video yesterday. And from what I saw, the guy who got shot was coming over there to help a lady who was being pushed by ICE. And the ICE agent just pushed the hell out of the lady too, y'all. I mean, just disrespectful. BDBGP, how you feeling? How you living? Doing good. I'm honestly afraid for you all, my southern neighbors. Well, Jim, it's like this. Don't worry about God's chosen people because as long as they in obedience, they won't be harmed. We won't be harmed. Now, as far as those other cats, can't say nothing about that because if they not following the commandments, staying righteous, then they gonna have problems themselves. Way bigger than just ICE. Let me ask my black people, and black is just a color, y'all. And I was just listening to this lady, this sister, yesterday, and she was explaining that too. And I was like, man, she sound like I was saying. Black is just a color. We are Hebrew. We have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. It means we everywhere. And we were scattered because we were disobedient to God's commandments. It's in the Bible. People don't, you know, like to hear that. A lot of people don't even like to read it. That's right. Bloodline is not an automatic end. What you American citizens here think is your country in a civil war. Not the whole country. Not the whole country, Jim. Just bits and pieces. A lot of the bigger cities, maybe. But not only in Minnesota, but in Chicago too. I heard they was getting down. They protesting everywhere. They protesting here in Alabama too. My Tennessee Sky, speaking of Jim Crow. Jim Crow speaking of Laura and Tennessee Sky. And it's really sad, Jim, because all this boils down from the commander in chief, the president of these divided states. And you got all these maggots. We call them maggots. The MAGA people, the maggots. Okay, okay, I respect that. I'm in Canada, so I have zero opinion. I'm just confused. And then you know what, Jim? Look, Trump said that he was going to put more tariffs on Canada if they do business with China and Russia. Now, how are you going to punish these people for trying to take care of their country by dealing with these folks? They might need something that China and Russia have, and America ain't got it. So you expect them to go without because you don't want them to be dealing with that? Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. Right. The United States is an oxymoron. Divided states is accurate. That's right, Jim Cole. Said that in my song, Re-Educate to Educate. Living in these divided states supposed to be united, but it's too much hate, man. It's just too much hate going on out here. And I guess a lot of people are in denial about that because everybody wants the good. You know what I mean? Everybody want everything to be good and peachy keen. Ooh, that wind whipping, y'all. But the reality and the truth of the matter is everything ain't like that because if it was, bad things wouldn't be happening. You wouldn't be having ICE agents out here storming through here, claiming they looking for illegal immigrants, but hell, they out here snatching up American citizens too. That don't make no sense. And then my thing is, what do they expect the citizens to start doing when they really get fed up with what ICE is doing? Because if ICE came on this street right now and start knocking on people's doors, kicking their doors in, talking about they got paperwork to seize the people that's in this residence, that's crazy. That's why I'm moving to Canada. Move over, Jim. I'm coming home from Chevy Attic. Hey, Chevy, I feel you, man. These United States, man, it's just falling apart as long as we got this guy as the president, for real. My thing is, I believe he's doing this so that the Epstein files against him won't come out. And y'all do know that if the country is at war, the president that's in office has to remain in office until after the war. LOL, CA, you're more than welcome. Chevy Addict from Jim. ICE is everywhere now, especially in Washington, D.C. area. Says Laura, for real? It's a man-made ice age, for real. It is, Jim. And it's ridiculous. And then, like I was saying about this new Black Panther Party, y'all, have y'all seen this dude? And people just own him too. They digging up information about the dude. They trying to say he ain't all the way black because he light skinned. And y'all know Huey P. Newton was a light skinned brother, but both of his parents were black. That was known. This new Black Panther Party leader, I don't even know his name, but it's a lot of stuff that ain't right about this dude. The last time I checked, the Black Panther Party was for black people. When you got other people standing up there claiming that they in the Black Panther Party, other nationalities and other races, right there is already wrong with that mix. Grateful to speak with you all. You're awake and it heals my soul. Thank you, Tamadas, for being here. America has always pulled the veil over their citizens' eyes so that they stay distracted from reality. Finally, Jim Cole. Finally. Thank you, Jim Cole, for saying that. Thank you so much. Because you, my sister, you are aware and awake yourself. You know the truth. Oh, yes. One of the school bus driver, ICE keeps knocking the door with school children. See, that's crazy. Really? School kids? I mean, come on now. What happened to natural birthright citizenship? Trump said he's taking that out. So if you I don't even know how that's gonna work. If you were born here and your parents weren't, then you got to go too. Last time I checked, if you was born on American soil, then you're a naturalized citizen. If I'm not correct, ain't that's in the rule book? I mean, come on, my guy. What are you really doing? It's like he trying to start a war within this country. Heard about that young man in high school being tased on the school bus was crazy from Jim Cole. Look, Jim Cole, I saw something on the internet yesterday where ICE had went into was this a Target in Chicago? They chased this guy into Chicago. He was a young kid too, a teenager. They had him outside, had him on the ground, had their knee on his back, and he was telling them he's an American citizen. You think they was listening to that? Then the crazy part is it's be talking so bad to the people that's showing concern, and then these people might know that this guy's an American citizen, but yet y'all still got your knee on his back, talking about y'all finna detain him. The thing that happened with that lady who got shot, I didn't see the full body cam on that, but from what I saw, it looked like she was just trying to get out of the way because I saw the traffic that ICE had held up. and she was a white lady. And I understand that there are some white Hispanics and stuff like that, but come on, man, y'all just doing too much now, Ice. Really, y'all doing too much. It breaks my heart that our young are growing up in a World War III in their own country. Yeah, for real, Jim. It's sad. Who would have ever thought that in 2026, in this day and age, that we would be going through something like this? But you know, y'all, if you read your Bible, things like this are supposed to happen. This is just some of the things that's gonna happen. And believe it or not, it's gonna get worse. I hate to say it, but if you read that Bible, you get an understanding, things gonna be a whole lot worse from what they are as time goes on. Because as long as you got people out here that's co-signing the wrong things that the leadership is doing, then it's like we in trouble. Yeah, Chevy, he really a sorry president. All right, God bless from Little Bit and the Reborn Elias. What's up, Elias? Thanks, Chevy Addict from Jim. Little Bit. Hit that like button for me if you don't mind. I'm telling everybody, hit that like button. And I hope that people read the pinned comment when they come in. And also, guys, if y'all want to subscribe to each other, feel free to do so. I'm not running a growth channel, but I do give people blue so that they have the opportunity to connect with each other. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people be talking about, no, don't give everybody some two. Thank you for that thumbs up a little bit. Little two, thank you for that thumbs up a little bit. Little bit speaking. Peace in the Valley is my song. That's what's up, little bit. That's a nice song too. I sub to everyone here from Jim Cole. Thank you, Jim Cole, for subbing to everybody. And guys, if y'all see Jim Cole's comment, y'all make sure y'all go back and support that young lady. Because man, it's a lot of stuff going on out here in these YouTube streets. People out here faking like they connecting back. People acting like they watching your whole videos, not realizing that you can go and check your analytics and see how much of the video that people are really watching. And I try if you watch my video and leave a comment, I try to do the same thing. And I had a little guy, Indian guy, he came to me and said, watch your long video, but you only watch my short. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you got me on that because usually I try to watch the same length of video that you watch of mine to make it even, to keep the thing fair, man. I try to keep it fair. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people say I be talking shit or complaining, but look, say what you want, man. It is what it is, and the truth is the truth. Like I say, the truth will be here long after I'm gone, and the truth was here long before I even got here. People gonna say what they want to say. You can't please everybody all the time. Neither should we try. You know, the God for us is gonna be for us. Can't no man take it away. Just remember that and keep your spirit high. You can always have a good spirit. Don't let your spirit go down because I know it's some things out here in this world that'll make, that'll get you depressed. Like all this stuff that's going on. It's depressing, man, because people shouldn't have to live like this, especially when we got uh, other things going on out here in the world. Especially when we got other things going on in the world. Just Kenna, I don't ever check it. I stopped caring. True. I mean, I understand, Kenna. I understand. You get tired of a lot of shit sometimes. Because, it's a lot of things that I'm getting tired of on YouTube too, but I'm not going to let these negative people stop me from doing what I got to do to keep bringing y'all this information, this truth. You feel me? A lot of people might say, that's just your truth, Rob, but no, it's not my truth. It's reality because this shit is actually going down. Like I said, I had somebody try to contradict what I said earlier about rap. And I'm like, come on, man. People always trying to dog out rap music. Rap music is the only music out here that's been negative. You listen to some of Johnny Cash music. He talking that slick, sly, racist shit. But do you hear me talking about that? Nope, because people like Johnny Cash. And that's who they like. That's cool. I'm not finna sit here and bash Johnny Cash. Shit. For what? You know what it is. And if you like it, you like it. If you know what he's saying, if you don't like it, you don't listen to it. That's the same thing to go with the rap. If you don't like what they saying in the rap music, you don't listen to the shit. You ain't got to sit there and try to dog it out. We know it's bad. We know this. You don't hear me sitting up here talking about Elvis Presley, because people like Elvis Presley, even though he was a racist, he was a bigot, and he was a thief. But ain't nobody gonna talk about that because why? They like Elvis Presley. Thank you for what you do. You're welcome. I just subscribe to every single channel in the chat from Chevy Addict. Thank you, Chevy. I don't listen to him from Just Kenner. Thanks, Jim. I will return from Just Kenner. Exactly. I was raised on Johnny Cash. You know what? He sings hard knocks, and that's why I listen. Yeah, he sing a lot about that hard knock life, that penitentiary life, prison life. You know, and it's a lot of other artists out there. They ain't no good. You know, it's some that's good and it's some that ain't. Like I'm gonna talk about Eminem. I don't like Eminem. People love Eminem. And then people just think I'm bashing white artists. No, that ain't the case. Some black ones out there too. Hola. I mean, you know, just like Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe. And Fat Joe is Hispanic. I don't like what him. I don't like what Fat Joe said about the black culture, and I don't like what Busta Rhymes said about the black culture. And his ass black. So guess what? I don't listen to Busta Rhymes no more. I'm not gonna listen to somebody that's disrespecting my culture. And then I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, he fired. He fired. Yeah. No, hell no. You disrespecting me. What I look like keep on supporting your music and you disrespectful to me and my culture and the people as a whole. It's stupid. Someone told me I needed a block. You know what? Because I listen to rap. Someone told you for real, Kennel. And see that right there ain't nothing but racist. That's racism. It's so difficult to support artists for all that they are, you know, because no one is straight up proper. Exactly, Jim. Ain't nobody straight up. But like a lady told me on her short, well, she wasn't talking to me. She was talking about everybody. You ain't got to listen to what people say. Just watch their actions. Just watch people's actions. The actions will tell you a whole lot more about them than their words ever will. Speak through Jim for real. Through Jim from Just Kenner. Yeah, that is true. Check 100 for real. And like whenever I come on YouTube, I'm always trying to stay positive, even though the message I have, it might not sound positive to a lot of people because it's the truth. And y'all know that the truth don't get no love. I already know that. How many times have y'all told the truth about something and somebody looked at you like you was crazy? Yeah, get that a lot. But you think I lose any sleep over it? That's $1 million question. No, I don't. Oh, they go the ambulance going back up the hill again. I think that's the fire truck. I don't know if y'all saw it or not. Truck stay going up there, y'all. Up to that building right there. That's a senior citizen home. People don't want to hear the truth. No, Kenna, they don't. And as much as I say I like the truth, and I do, but sometimes the truth actually will hit you. And the truth does hurt. That's just you being accountable, holding yourself accountable for the truth. It don't matter what other people think because they don't have to stand in front of the Most High. You do. They're not gonna stand in front of the Most High for you because that's not gonna be allowed. Everybody's gonna be held accountable for their own doings. All right, friends, I gotta head out. Thanks for streaming, Rob. I'll catch you all soon. Be blessed, everyone. Hey, Jim, I appreciate you for coming through. You enjoy and go flash out them nails, girl. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your thumbs up. I appreciate your support. No doubt. I will be, watching more of your videos because you cool people, Jim. Respect your mind. Big brother Tim, what it do? Big brother Rob and everyone in the chat. See you, Jim. Have a good day from Just Kennel. Jim over there smiling and laughing. You have a good day, Jim. Have a great day, as a matter of fact. God is great all the time. Remember, I said great because he has been better than good to me. I don't know about nobody else. I'm not sitting up here talking like I done had a hard, what I'm saying, a hard knock life. I done been through some things. Don't get me wrong now. There's always somebody out there that's having a worse time than me. Those the people I think about. Make what I got going on feel a little bit better, even though I still have to get through them hard times. I just use that as a motivator to get me through because there's always somebody out there that got it worse than we do. It ain't hard to think. Hell, I could just take you to a third world country right now. We sitting out here, it's cold, but look, we got a house to go in, we got heat, we got food. You got people out there that ain't got no house. They out there in the cold, ain't got nothing to eat, and they damn near on the brink of death. So when you think about that and what you got going on in your life and how you living, what you got going ain't as half as bad as what them other people got going on. Tim speaking to Chevy. Tim take care from Jim. Yeah, that's true. For real, Kim. For real, man. And I just talk to the people that are willing to accept the things that I'm saying. And not only just accepting what I say, but at least going to do the research and find out for yourself. For real, because ain't nothing I said is being a lie. I'm not lying about that. Y'all, everybody out in the world seen what Ice did to that dude. Y'all seen the video, it's pushed that lady, and he was trying to protect the lady, and they still was pushing. And then I guess he pulled out his pistol, and that's when they let him have it. 8 times. Come on, 8 times, man. Look, if the dude didn't point his gun at you, it's not a threat. Just because I got a weapon, that's not a threat. Hell, if that's the case, then all ICE got weapons. But ain't nobody calling them no threats. People, the maggots out here saying, "Oh, ICE just doing their job." But when somebody doing their job of protection, oh, they was being disorderly. They wasn't complying, all type of shit. Not realizing that them people out there trying to protect somebody. Because the way they going about doing that is hella wrong. Hello, my friend. Irina. Привет, mon друг. Как дела? Спасибо. Thank you for coming. That is 2 people killed unalive in Minnesota. This shit needs to stop immediately. Yeah, Tim, it does. I heard the Black Panther Party, excuse me, the new Black Panther Party is in Philly, raising hell against ICE. But then I saw the dude in an interview. He was like, well, what ICE is doing, that ain't got nothing to do with us. But you know what? When they go to storming in our communities, breaking down our doors, harassing our community members, then that's a problem. Because the Black Panther Party was for community, for the black community. Y'all know how that thing started back in the day. Just to see all this stuff, that's going on now. You got all type of people in the Black Panther Party, man, that don't supposed to be there. So how can you call it the Black Panther Party? Y'all need to change y'all name. Y'all seen that movie, Panther? When Huey and his people went over there to them other Black Panthers that was calling themselves Black Panthers, he told them, y'all faking. Y'all need to change y'all name. And they drew down on them boys, and them boys was like, tell him you'll change it. Tell him you'll do it. And then Ninja said, we'll change it. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go down. That's bullshit. Just a bunch of bullies that need to be punished for their crimes. ICE are bullies. They were down almost at my job 2 weeks ago. Damn. Rob, my name is Irina. Irina or Irina? Thank you, Irina. I'm fine, thanks. Nene, Nene, what's up, Nene? Yeah, it is, Tim. I mean, really, if ICE just supposed to get illegal immigrants, then why are they out here fucking with the citizens, with American citizens at that? They not reading these people's paperwork? Come on, man. I know these people got paperwork and they got a stamp that's approving them as citizens in this country. And you know what, y'all? I go every time I hear something about ICE, I just go to thinking, what if what if they had ICE pre-Columbus days? And when Columbus and his folks came over here and them colonizers came over here, ICE from back then went hard like the ICE they're going now. It'd be a whole lot different. But nobody don't wanna think about that before they open up their mouths. Leave maggots. Rounding up the Spanish workers trying to finish up. Oh, hey, damn, they did that down here too. And they did that in Mobile. They just rounded up all the Spanish workers. I don't know what they was building, but they rounded them all up and they got them. That's why I'm like, dang. Not only there, down the street, down that way, going towards Bessel. Shout out to Bessel. And Lipscomb, it's a trailer park full of Hispanic people, man. Who's in there? Been through there. Messing with them people too. Let me stop. I try not to bring politics into YouTube lives. Well, Tim, politics is real life, brother. And you know over here in Rob Allbanks live, Rob gonna talk about it. I'm not shy. Don't shy away from politics because it's a part of life and I'm living life. Not may not want to talk about it, but sometimes these things have to be addressed. And if we are adults enough to have a conversation about it without getting in our feelings, then we can do it. We can do it because I ain't bringing in but the truth of the matter. Because I'm not up here making up no stories or nothing like that. You saw what ICE did, and then you had a story yourself. You had a personal story. ICE was rounding up people at the Wendy's, taking them away. Just had a story too. ICE was in Mobile, taking up Hispanic workers, not only in Mobile, but in Birmingham too. Matter of fact, like I just pointed, right down the street. Talk about religion too. Go ahead and throw out there. Jesus was a Hebrew. Jesus was from the tribe of Judah. It's in the Bible. But people don't like when I say stuff like that either. You you think I'm gonna lose any sleep? Nope, because the truth is a light. The truth will set you free. And there's so many people out here that's denying that. We don't want to talk about that. We can talk about it. The thing is not to get emotional. Always challenge the argument and not the person. Dude was so scared he tried to drive his Dodge Ram truck across a deep ditch. That wasn't too smart. But hey, he wasn't thinking. When you panic, you have accidents. That's damn near all the time. And you don't sit back and assess the situation and you go to panicking, you're liable to do something that you will regret. Now, I don't know if those are facts for everybody, but 8 times out of 10, It's facts for me. Why I learned not to panic. If something happens, keep a cool head. Even though you might want to get ballistic and hysterical, it's a time for that. That's the situation. But everybody, so understand it. They go to ambulance going up the hill. I don't know if y'all can see them. They way over there. Like I said, somebody must have got thick up there. I didn't understand because Ice was parked on the side of the road. He was trying to drive across the ditch too. Yeah, he really panicked, didn't he? I know one thing, y'all. It's cold as hell out here. I don't know how cold hell is. If this was heat, this was cold heat. Boy, I'd be them burnt up. Yeah, man. It's out here doing and it's out here unaliving people. So yeah, quite naturally, them people gonna panic, but because they don't want to go back to where they came from. These people that are illegal, they running from the misery of their home country. And they think that when they come to America, they're gonna have a better life. But once they get indoctrinated into the American system and start getting hit with them taxes, they whole opinion change. He was driving right to ICE. Yeah, he really was panicking. Instead of just going the other way, he rode right to him. Then I'm pretty sure ICE was using some type of tactic to where the people didn't know that was ICE unless it was just, you know what I'm saying, written on the car. And if he didn't see it, he probably didn't speak English, so he didn't know. But when they see ICE, they know. If it ain't, you know what I'm saying, that white truck could be an ICE truck. You wouldn't know just by looking at it until you seen about 6 or 7 agents get up out of it. That's not an ICE truck. Or live across the street from ICE. Before anybody get the wrong idea. Don't. Look what Kamari doing. Did anybody else get that little YouTube message saying that YouTube was trying to fix the comments and stuff because a lot of people's comments have been disappearing? Has anybody else got that message? Started my studio earlier. YouTube always doing something, y'all. This app to be so big and so many people on it, you would think that they would have their shit together. I know my views hadn't been adding up. Yo, my brother, how are you? Charlene. Oh my goodness, Charlene, how are you doing? Good to see you, sis. How have you been? No snow? No, no, ma'am. Ain't no snow around. Ain't no snow right here. We ain't even get no brushing of snow. It said she saw dusting, but I ain't seen that. Know one thing, it's cold as hell. Nope, no snow. I'm good. All snowed in. Yeah, all y'all snowed in, man. I hope y'all being careful up there, staying warm, staying out there weather. Like I said, it's windy here. Y'all see that little tree over there? See that little tree right there moving? Wind blowing it. If you can see it, temperature like 20 some degrees out here, Charlene, Fahrenheit. 20 some degrees. I got my hands in my pocket. I'm wrapped up real good. So I'm cold, but I'm not freezing. Do trust me, I can go in the house. Just up in here talking about a few things that are going on. This depressing ICE situation, these fake new Black Panther Party people, you know, mention a little something about religion. It seems like all politics always come into play. But shit, man, life is political. We make political decisions every day, whether we realize it or not. We do. We really do. 'Cause I know there's a lot of people on the side of their bed right now politicking about going to work. If I go to work, will I get written up? Will I get fired? What will happen? So you're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna either vote to go to work, or either you're gonna vote to stay at home. That's your choice. Everybody got their free will and choice. And then, I don't mind talking about religion because religion is really the basis. Well, let me take that back. Religion ain't nothing but a divider for real. Religion is just control. You got 50 million different type of religions out here. Everybody praying to that one most high God. And then I was talking about black being a color instead of people knowing who they are. Instead of people being, well, Shantae calms me. Oh, child, that's cold. Yes, nice and warm inside. Yeah, that's what's up. As long as that wind ain't blowing, Charlene, it's not really that bad. It's just cold. But when that wind go to blowing, it feel like it's in the teens then. Ashanti calms you. What song from Ashanti? You saying Ashanti or just Shanti? No, because so many, these artists I hear with all these different names, some of them be trying to sound the same. Ain't number one Rob Allbanks. Just one. It's a Rob Bank, but he spelled his name without the R. Why when people be trying to call me Banks, I'll be like, no, it's all banks. It's already a banks out there. I don't be trying to be mean to people. I just be telling them because it is. Banks is out there. He from Florida. He doing his music, he doing his thing. I'm Rob Allbanks from Alabama. It's the name of the song done by Ricky Briars. Okay, I ain't never heard that one. Ricky Briars, huh? Right then. You got all type of different kind of music that calm people down. A good some good Miles Davis will calm me down. I want some good Miles Davis and get to relaxing then. You can forget about a whole lot of stupid shit. And I'm just trying to see y'all because it's always something that I forget to talk about when I end my lives. Because I'll be like, dang, I forgot to mention this. Let's see what's going on in Alabama, y'all. Other than these people out here protesting ICE. Pretty much the big news, as far as what be going on with me, because I mean, people watching the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, let me talk about that. Look, y'all, I went into Bengals chat last night, and they was talking about the game. Before I could even get in good, somebody was saying something, who you like, Rob? What's your team? I just said the Bears. And then some lady, whoever she is, who could hardly talk, sounded like she had a bunch of dicks in her mouth, just sitting up there talking all kind of trash and all kind of shit. I'm like, damn, lady, I don't even know you like that. For you to be calling me out my name like this. See, and that's what I be saying. People be on the internet saying all type of stuff. Because if she was in my face and all that crazy shit, it lit into her ass. What's up, bro? What happening, Kane? What happening with you, my brother? What your weather look like? You see mine. Ain't got no snow. None of that. Straight sunlight out here. But it's super duper cold. Appreciate you for coming through, Kane, man. How the family doing, bro? What's hood with you? Just got off work? Okay, see? Y'all got some snow over there? Yeah, y'all snowed? Okay. We ain't even get no snow, bro. I'm talking about not a lick. Wish Yogi Bear was in here to see this. think Yogi and them had rain, no winter mix. They even had a damn tornado down there. And he in Alabama too. He ain't but 4 hours away from me. And the only thing we got heavy rain. We might have got a little wind. I don't even think we got no hard wind for real. We didn't get no snow. And as far as ice on the roads, I think they were prepared a little bit this time. So ice on the road wasn't too bad. Only thing we got is super cold. And I tell y'all this, it's gonna be cold all week here. I'm at right now. Man, it's so cold I can't even go bowling. Well, I ain't gonna tell that like I could. I just don't don't feel like getting out in this cold. I'm out here now. I might go. I might go tomorrow. It all depends on how I feel. The weather warm up a lot more. How's your day going? My day is going amazingly well and blessed. Shout out First Lady. Happy Motivational Monday, Rob, Mods, and Chat. And the First Lady. And y'all got that bad snow cane. And prayers for y'all, bro. I had to stay tonight at work because I work at a hotel. Stay warm and safe from First Lady. Dang, speaking of the First Lady. Well, you know what, bro? I know you ain't want to stay in that hotel because you miss your family. But hey, at least you was in a warm spot. You feel me? At least you was somewhere warm and could rest your head. Then your family was warm too, because they was at the house, resting their head. Wasn't no school today though, was it? No, our schools got canceled for the day and it's a 2 hour delay tomorrow. The weather's still gonna be cold. Hey came from First Lady Nene. I'm listening. Dinner time, everybody from Nene 69. Nene, Nene, how are you doing, Nene? I don't wanna ignore you, Nene, but I know you just in the background listening. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for being here. And also to my senior Merle, if she's still in here. Merle, I don't mean to ignore you either, because you'll wait good till I get in your live. And you said, Rob, you're ignoring me. No, Merle, I'm not ignoring you. I'm calling your name out right now. So where you at? Huh? Where you at? And then look, I had a brother argue me down. Lord, y'all, it's crazy when you try to put some when you try to enlighten certain people and they just keep on shooting what you saying down. And it's like, wow, it's a lot of us out here that just have no hope for real. They don't even want to know who they are. They don't care to know who they are because they so confident, they so comfortable in their captivity that they don't care what they call. They don't care who they are. They just gonna keep on doing what they doing. And it's really time out for that. It's 2026. Learn about yourself. Learn who you really are. You know what I mean? It's okay, black friend. I'm a little busy enjoying my dinner. Join with me. What's for dinner, Nene? What you having? Nah, if you nah, as long as you ain't having no pork, come join you. I don't eat pork. So if you having chicken or fish, I'm there. I like chicken and fish is brain food. Porridge. That's like oatmeal. That's what that's what porridge is. It's kind of like kind of like oatmeal, but not oatmeal. It's porridge. Almost like cream of wheat. That's one of the reasons I stopped doing lives from Kane. Yeah, Kane. And I've been seriously thinking about stop doing live, but then I said to myself, I'm not gonna let nobody what I'm doing because I can have one person in this chat. And as long as I'm putting the message out there, somebody might replay and watch it. They might not. It's whatever. But as long as I'm doing my part, then hey, I'm cool. It says soft rice with eggs and fried garlic. Cause cause a lot of people just like, yeah, Kang, they really do. Especially on YouTube. I've been noticing that. Been noticing that. Cause sometimes I might be in somebody live. Like I was in Nene live the other day. And she was the last time I was in Nene live, was scrolling through some lives, and people was, man, it's so many trolls, and man, these trolls are crazy. But the trolls, they be oh, truck finna go. I don't know if y'all see it up there. Don Ching. What up, Don Ching? Thank you for coming, Don Ching. I appreciate it. Thank you for hitting them likes too. I kept the videos up, but I'll come back one day. No doubt, Kane. No doubt. No doubt, bro. It's just small setback for a major come up. 'Cause, people ain't doing that but getting worse out here, man. Now they saying that people that's out here telling the truth, they saying we complaining now. I'm like, damn. So telling the truth now is called complaining. But you know what? It's just that these people out here, they trying to make it seem like the truth is invalid. But like I keep telling folks, man, the truth been here long before us, and it's gonna be here long after we gone. Now, they might try to change it up, but the truth is gonna be the truth. Thank you from Don Ching. Ready. Thank you for the like, Don Ching. Yeah, bro, keep them videos up, man. Somebody gonna scroll through them and see them, and then they gonna be like, "Oh, this brother right here, he on it. He rightfully putting us on game for real, for real." It's just a shame that nobody really taking the time to listen to what the brothers got to say, because they don't want to hear that. They want to hear some drama. They want to hear who got the fighting. They want to hear about the next big celebrity. They want to hear about this rapper. And look, I heard a dude say that vloggers. I'm like, man, where does all this material be coming from in my feed? Somebody was like, vloggers are like rappers now. Because this dude, he was a rapper and he was talking to a vlogger. And the vlogger said that the rapper said that the vloggers make as much money as the rappers do. I'm like, man, come on. It ain't even that serious for real. And for them people out there thinking that rap is a career, all I got to say is ain't no 401k in that. Thanks, bro. You right. That's the truth for real, bro. Just like a lot of my videos I had to delete because my storage was getting full and YouTube was playing games. So I had to delete a lot of videos, but a lot of videos I still got up. Older videos, but hey, it's all to the good. God got for us, can't no man take it away. The sooner they realize that, the better off they'll be. And y'all know what? On that note, that wind starting to whip a little bit hard out here. Wind starting to whip a little bit hard out here, y'all. Mm. Here I go. Let me take this down. Drag. There we go. Get that off. It's right there. Yeah. Like them transitions. Got my lopes on. Yeah. Shout out to that brother PMC down there in that 80-degree weather. So I know he doing good. He ain't got a worry in the world. Man, you look warm. You're not playing. Charlene, I told you, sis. Charlene, let me show you something. See that branch right there? See the wind blowing? See how that wind blowing? It's blowing, sis. Real. Nah, I ain't playing with it. Besides, like I say, I'm an outside nature. I like being outside. regardless of how cold it is. If I can find a way to get out there in it, I'm coming. Yeah, I don't let nothing stop me from doing what I got to do. From the weather to these haters. Allbanks is just gonna keep getting greater. Huh? I hear you, no doubt. But you got to know when to say when. Think it's about time for me to say when, because I'm looking at my fingers. My fingers starting to get a little frozen out here. Y'all see how that sun hitting my skin? See how the sun hitting that melanin and it's shining, it's glowing. You see that gold? Yeah, that's that E1B1 in it. Hebrew Israelite. People might not, you know what I'm saying, want to accept that, but it is what it is. People keep telling me FBA is a lineage. FBA is not a lineage, man. I wish them dumb mother suckers stop saying that. FBA is a trademark. Wasn't nobody talking about no foundational Black Americans during slavery or even before slavery. Wasn't nobody talking about no FBA, man. That's some shit y'all just made up when this dude Tyreek came on here talking about we are foundational Black Americans. Then the nigga made a trademark. He trademarked it. I mean, I ain't mad at him for trademarking it, but my thing is stop telling people the FBA is a lineage. It's a trademark, man. Do the research. And then I told the brother, do the research, bro. It's on the internet. He ain't had nothing else to say. And see, that's another thing. I get tired of feel you, Kane, because I get tired of trying to tell folks, look, man, this is what it is. Then when you tell them to go do the research, it's there. They act like they don't even want to go do the research. That's just being lazy. Tell them go pick up the Bible. Read the Bible, man. Bible ain't nothing but a history book. And it's reflecting everything that's going on now in these times, in this day and age. Same thing that's going on today went on back then. Ain't nothing new under the sun. People think they out here doing stuff different. They just fooling themselves. For real. Thank you, my Tennessee Sky. Hey, my Tennessee Sky. Ain't no other way around it, man. Ain't no other way around it. Because when spit hit the fan, and then somebody come to them and break it down to the last compound like a fraction, they'll eventually be like, oh, wow. And then when they read it for themselves and see, some still ain't gonna want to accept it. But hey, we can't do nothing but pray for them kind and hope that they see the light. Hebrew Israelite, yes, sir. But from the tribe of Judah. I'm from the tribe of Judah. And it's 12 tribes. A lot of people fail to realize that too. It's 12 tribes. Hebrew is the bloodline. Israelites is what it is. Just have to wrap your head around that and accept the fact. Black is just a color, man. You pull out the Crayola box, black in there, white in there, yellow in there, red in there, orange in there, purple in there, all them colors in there. Ain't no nationalities in no crayon box. That's what them folks did to keep us distracted, man. So we'll be wandering around here in the wilderness for 40,000 years. And I'm getting too ahead of the game. But yeah, them 40 years, a long time, man. We still out here wondering. There's a lot of folks just out here wondering still. Yeah, them 40 years is real. Hey, my Tennessee Sky from Kane. Kane, hey, fam, from my Tennessee Sky. No doubt. And as much as I see the Hebrew Israelites, and I be listening to what they be saying sometimes, a lot of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? They be on point more than not. It ain't like I'm trying to look for some to say that they invalid. But as long as they telling the truth and they coming out the Bible with it, and they breaking down the scriptures, and they showing us this is what happened. Why you gonna keep on denying that? You denying yourself. Wake up, my people. The ones that hear my voice and that's actually listen. Tell our people we need to wake up, man. A lot of us need to wake up. Hello to Sharia. You right, Kane. A lot of us still ain't listening. But I was talking to this dude, a brother, he up here co-signing Eminem, like Eminem. is truly a god. And I'm like, bro, you need to cut that out, man. And then, like Jim was saying, a lot of these artists that we listen to, we don't really go about how they live. We just like the music. Well, that's cool. You can like my music. I could be a big time superstar. But then in my regular day-to-day life, I treat people like shit. And I talk about people bad. Then I go make a song and make millions of dollars off them same people I'm talking about and doing wrong to. Come on, man. Is the world really that bad? Yes, it is. Because you got people out there like that. Stubborn. Yeah. Headed, hard hearted. That's why we still wandering around here 40 years on each corner of the earth, 4 corners of the earth. We scattered out. They don't want to read that. They don't want to believe that. See, when you tell them like that, that part go over their head. Then they go to wondering, like, what is he talking about? What is he saying? It's in the good book, man. It's in that book. All you got to do is read it. Understand it. 2 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approval. And people don't even like to talk about religion. Well, I mean, this ain't no religion, man. This is fact. This was in the Bible. People try to say, oh, you talking that religion talk. No, I'm talking factual talk because these are actually words that are written from the Most High. It's what he ordained his chosen to live by. And then look, y'all, I had somebody ask me in the comments, what chosen people? Huh? Are you not reading the same Bible that I read? Oh, your Bible might be a little different from mine. It might say a different type of word that you throwed off. But everybody know who God's chosen people are. If they don't, they need to find out. Oh, Foolish Pride is the song title. Yeah, for real. Yeah, shout out to all my sleepers that came through here and that's going back to bed. Filipino people, not the people that sleep. Shout out to Kuwait. Understand me? They over there evening time. They sleep. Bible tells our history, bro. Them facts. Those are facts. People not to want to know their history. That lets me know right there. They like being comfortable in their captivity. I'm not comfortable, bro. I don't think I could ever be comfortable. Even all these millionaires, these superstar celebrities and whatnots and big time politicians. You think they comfortable because they got money, more problems. Biggie told you that. You think he was lying? Get yourself some money and see. That's all I can tell you. Get yourself some money and see. You ain't got to be rich. Shit, you can just have a little money. You're gonna have some problems. Hell, it seems like the broker you are, the better you feel. Sometimes I'm not talking for everybody. I'm just saying this for me right here. Less money I have, the better I actually feel because I ain't got. It may sound crazy, but it's gonna be hard for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven anyway. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to have nice things. That's cool, but all that shit is material, man. Can't take that with you. Just like beauty. Beauty fades. People out here on these lives in here with these chats with all these nice looking women. Every five, not even five, every other sentence. You're so beautiful. I want to marry you. I'm like, damn. Is there any substance in this life? What kind of substance in this life other than you talking about the host being beautiful? And have some people come in and say, Rob, you handsome. Thank them for that. You know what I'm saying? But I already know. I know who I am. I'm not sitting up here trying to be Denzel. You feel me? Or other dude everybody love. I'm not trying to be him. I'm Rob. My name is Robert. Okay? That's who I am. A Hebrew Israelite. His name can't translate to exactly. It wasn't no J word back in the day. That's why they say Yahweh. Yes, you are. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no J word back in the day. People don't get it, bro. When you tell them stuff like this, they in their mind, they thinking of a reason to debunk what you saying. Something just as simple as that. Well, no, and you can go and look that up. When did the letter J actually come into play? When people start using the J word, even in Spanish, the J word, when you use it, it sounds like H, Jesus, huh? Yeson, huh? I'm just saying. Somebody knows something. No reason for the lie. What up, Sleazy? Ready. Ready, Kane. What up, Sleazy? Good to see you, Sleazy. What happening with you? What's going on out down there West Coast? Ain't none of our team make it to the Super Bowl this year. 49ers got dealt with. Bears, we got dealt with. Patriots, how the Patriots make it? That's my thing. I'm just going off into football, y'all, getting distracted a little bit. The hell the Patriots make it? Well, but then they ain't play nobody but Denver. That game was, ooh, that was a choppy game anyway. No info. Ain't talking about no thing the whole live. Ain't talking about nothing the whole live. Then I just be sitting up in there, dang, every second sentence. You're beautiful. You fine. Let me see what that thing. I'm like, man, I can't even sit in this live, man. But this shit is not only disrespectful to the lady, but it's disrespectful to my ear because I only want to sit in there and hear all that shit. You can see she look good. See what her mind about. What's on her mind? What kind of goals she got? You feel me? I mean, I know I might be sounding like an old man, but for real, I don't want to be with no broad just because she look good and ain't got no sense, no common sense at that. But then you can't tell them that. All they gonna do is think they pretty and that shit's supposed to fly. Don't work like that. Bang Niner gang. Okay, you Niner gang too? Ain't that wrong with that? We all sitting at the crib. Whoever them Seahawks fans are, congratulations to y'all. And then my son, he like the Patriots. My oldest son, he a Patriots fan, so but he keep it 100. He'll tell you if he think the Patriots gonna win or not. I already said the Seahawks got this in the bag, man. Unless it's some unforeseen thing that happened, like Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots have been the Patriots have been to the Super Bowl 11 times. This going to be their 12th time. If they win, this will be 12 times. Come on, man. What's really going on? Yeah, we old school. Real. Don't get me wrong. I like a fine thing too. But just being fine ain't gonna get it for me, man. You got to have a mind. You got to have some up there in them noodles. Your noodles got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to have some up there in that noggin. Happiness. Hello, everyone. Please support this guy with likes, subscriptions, and comments. He's working hard for us. He gives us what can't be bought, his time. Happiness. I wish I could say that in Russian. Spasiba mой друг. Saying that. I appreciate those kind words. Как дела? Пожалуйста. Happiness. Thank you. Thank you, happiness. And it's coming from someone that don't even speak English well, from a whole nother country. You feel me? Now, people can see it in other countries. Why can't these folks at the house see it? Oh, they see it and they know it. A lot of them already know it. Just don't want you to get big enough to spread their message because they still got an agenda themselves. They comfortable in their captivity. They like this. They like ICE coming around here kicking their doors in. They like this type of shit. You feel me? And not to brag on them, but if ICE come over here illegally, talking about some trying to get up in my house, either y'all gonna read about Rob going to jail, Rob has been shot trying to protect his home. That's what is going down, bro. I'm not finna sit up here and let y'all come in here, because that's like y'all coming here to make me a slave, man. I ain't going for that. I'm going for that shit. No. Thank you, happiness, for the like. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Don't understand English. I translated what I wanted to say in Google Translate. How do you say yes in Russian? God, I forgot how to say yes in Russian. Da, da, мой друг, спасибо, спасибо, мой друг. I know you don't understand English, happiness, but I thank you for translating. Thank you for doing that much. I thank you for taking the effort and the time to translate what you want to say to me and put it in English. Because a lot of them folks, they don't do that. They just say what they say in their own language and use the excuse, I don't speak no English, so I can't get the fuck out of here with that. Happiness used a translator, said what she had to say. Much respect, happiness. Спасибо, мой друг. Спасибо. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people need to just learn from example. It's a lot we can learn from other people when they come in your chat, especially if they got good things going on and they got good things to you can learn something, man. Be in all these other countries' chats. At the time, I don't know what they be saying, but sometimes I can translate a little bit of it. All I need to hear is one word. And then if somebody else say something, I can translate that. Yeah. It'd be all to the good, man. It'd be all to the good. Shout out to the 5 billion that's up in the chat with me. I know I said I finna end this live, y'all. But Charlene, no, I'm not gonna put that on you, Charlene. I said myself I was gonna end the live. It looked like my hands were starting to turn blue, but they not. But I do see them changing the colors a little bit. Yeah, she the real MVP. Right. That's why I will always support her. Always support her channel. And then, if she don't make no new videos, I go back and support the old videos, man. Common sense don't common sense ain't nothing. People always talking about, Rob, you don't have any new videos. Well, damn, I got a whole bunch of old ones that you ain't seen. I know you ain't seen them all because you ain't left a comment. And then I know YouTube taking comments. But at the same time, show that person that you making an effort. If you show a person that you making an effort to support them, you'll be amazed at what they do to support you. Shout out to Dark Moon Goddess. Most of the time, a Dark Moon Goddess come up in here, she don't come in here a lot. But when she do, she be bringing gifts. I don't be looking for that. Thank her for that, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Dark Moon Goddess. I really do. You ain't got to be here for me to appreciate you. And I know I can't call everybody name because somebody get mad at me and say, Rob, you don't call my name when I'm not in your chat. Well, because you hardly ever in the chat. Shit, I can't even remember. You don't even watch a video. You don't even leave a comment for me to leave, for me to say anything about you in my chat. Shout out to my sister Poonam Sakandahar, Sarabahar, Poonam Kar Sarabahar from India, my sister, her. You know what I'm saying? When I know people's whole name like that, that means they've been in my videos. You feel? They've been in my comments, and I can remember that. Man, what you said, Kane, because everybody don't do that. You know how when you be going in these foreign chats, they like to keep their language to themselves, and then when you start speaking their language, they act like you didn't crack the code or some shit. I'm like, what make your language so special that can't nobody else speak it but you? I be laughing at some of these folks, man, because they mind ain't right. That that lets me know right there that they got that bad tunnel vision for you to even think some shit like that. That's like me asking happiness, happiness, how you learn how to speak English? And I know you don't speak English. No, I'm not finna ask you no shit like that. I thank you for speaking English. Thank you for speaking to me so that I can at least understand what you're saying. You might not understand what I'm saying, That's why I make the effort to try to speak your language so that we can have a type of understanding. Do that make sense to the people? No, everybody ain't gonna be jiggy with what Rob doing. It's me the $1 million question. Do I give a fuck to my shorty Zanina? Nina, my granddaughter, she sleep right now. She still come and support grandpa. If y'all ever hear anybody calling me grandpa, it's my adopted granddaughter from the Philippines, Zanina. Show her some love. You know, she big time on these internets. She a superstar. And I got love for all my people, bro. Really. Not just because I'm saying it, because of the action that I try to show. Let people know, hey man, I'm really trying to support you for real. Hell, I got 10,000 subscribers. I'm not using that as an excuse to say that I can't support. Not what I try to do. But if you understand, then you already know. Because the bigger you get, and the more people you watch, if you're not on TV and people thinking you a celebrity or a superstar, ain't nobody checking for you like that. And like this dude I show Speed, he was over there in Africa. Oh no, I show Speed. I understand what you were trying to do, bro. I ain't even gonna talk about. Shout out to Check in Effect. You feel me? I watch his videos because he's a traveler. He be traveling to these African countries, not only Africa, but other places too. He done been to South America. What else has he been? I think he done been to Thailand too. So, watch Check videos, try to support that brother too. Because what the things that he's doing in his videos, is some good shit. You know what I'm saying? He's showing us what it's like for real over there. Because we already know over here in America, what we get is the washed down, stereotypical version of these other countries. Like, I'm gonna say it, Ukraine. When Ukraine and Russia had first went to battle, and they weren't showing them but Ukrainians dogging black people out, and you know what I'm saying, Ukrainian soldiers doing this to black people and all this type of shit. And that's what made me get on the bandwagon, like, oh man, I ain't got no love for them Ukrainians. But then when you start talking to a few, some real ones, then you start to see, hey man, these people ain't really like this for real. That right there was just propaganda to get you to think that everybody in the country like that. And they That's the same I can say for America, man. Everybody over here in America ain't no prejudice type racist person. We got a lot that are though, and we know who they are. And we don't associate with them. But they be on YouTube, and not just YouTube, they be all over social media in the comments spewing hate. And it's like every time you leave a comment, somebody will try to come back to your comment and debunk what you saying. I'm like, really? What make y'all want to come to my comment? Must mean I'm doing something right, or I done said something right for you to try to combat what I said. Ain't gonna lie. That's what let me know. If ain't nobody comment on my comment, then that means what I said wasn't legit. If I said something that's legit, somebody gonna come over there and try to talk some shit about it to push they little side point in to what I'm saying. That's just how people do. But hey, like I said, that's that $1 million question. You lose any sleep over that? Man, no. I ain't gonna lie. I woke up late this morning because I was sleeping so good. Missed half of the news, trying to see what the weather gonna be like because I was sleeping so good. Like, oh man. And then people be up on these computers and all sideways out their neck. I'm like, man, go ahead, talk your talk. Because I promise you, if you was in arm's reach, to give you that re-educate to educate slap, then people that know, they know. You know, was cool. Yeah, guys. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I've been on for like an hour and 30 minutes. And then when I look at the when I go back and look at the live, that's why I said my views on my lives have been down. I don't know if that has anything with to do with the horizontal live and people going vertical live at the same time. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but hey, it's just good. My people are my people. They show up. They said they put HIV in the Cavassier jab. Oh no, Kane. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Ain't take the jab. Didn't. And I was talking shit like I was gonna take it when I had got that crud, when I made that song, Crud 22. You know, I said some things and they're like, Shh, I might have to get vaccinated. But I didn't have to. You know why? Because the most high was on my side. And he knew that I didn't need that jab. Huh? BBC just came out with it. Word? The British folks? Hmm. To check into that. Man, see, they coming out. Man, that right there is news to me. That I don't know. That's good information, though. I ain't gonna consider that a distraction because that's good information. Now it's just time to research it, dig a little deeper into that. Now they come out here and say they put some HIV in the corona. Oh my God, boy, you know how many people gonna shit a brick? Everybody that took the jab. Now they gonna be wondering in the back of their mind, do they have that fufine killer? That's what we call it around here in the hood. Back in the day, we call it that fufine killer. That fufine. Yeah, crazy man. That's crazy. But I wouldn't expect no less from the government and these pharmaceutical companies. I wouldn't expect no less because hey, that's what they did to Tuskegee. They said they was trying to relive that. Yeah, like what? They trying to do Tuskegee again to a ninja? Man, these people know who we are, bro. They know who we are. It's just that a lot of us don't know who we are, and we fall susceptible to that crap, crazy propaganda that they be talking. Mimi, is this Mimi from a long time ago? My friend Mimi, or this a new Mimi? Mimi delicious, delicious. Mimi, help me remind Mimi. Is this your first time in my chat on my channel, or is this the old Mimi that I hadn't seen in like 100 years that I be trying to find? That who was always nice to me. You know what I'm saying? That was a cool person. We used to support each other. I think she went to TikTok or Instagram or something. I hadn't seen her since. Told you. See there, Mimi. I don't forget nobody. Mimi, man, hold on. Mimi, where you been? Let me talk to you for a minute. He gonna mod you up. Mimi, where you been, man? Where have you been, Mimi? I'm still here. I'm still me. I'm still talking my shit. You know that ain't gonna never change unless I find something else to do. Occupy my time. Cause you know sometimes I get out here to talk to well, farm at farm. What farm at? I remember farm used to talk to me too, man. He old school cat from New York. Hadn't seen him in a minute either. I don't know if he's still doing YouTube or not. Farmer, old farmer. Yeah, old farmer. I remember him too. Me. Yes. It's been a long time, Mimi. How you been doing, Mimi? You been all right? Everything good? Are you holding it in the road? What's your weather like? Let me show you what my weather look like. No snow. See my Timberland tree right there? Well, it ain't my tree, but it's the neighbor's tree across the street. I'm good, and you? I'm great. I'm blessed, Mimi. You know, I could complain about a lot of shit, but you know, I just keep it 100. I ain't got to lie to kick it. Never had no reason to lie to kick it. I'm good, and you? I'm great. Y'all got no snow, ma'am. No, sir. My bad, Kane. Nope, we ain't get no snow, bro. Look at the ground. It's just as dry as a bone. Now, look, this is what we did get right here, though. Let me show you this. See that right there? See that? See that flower pot? Let me see if I can make something. You see that, right? You see that? It's some water mixed. Yeah, that's God, Kane. My partner Yogi down there in Dothan, they got snow, rain, tornadoes, all type of shit down there. We ain't getting none of that here. All we got was the rain. Now tell me God ain't the truth. I don't know how people can doubt him. Then you got people around here asking questions, is God real? See, when people start talking like that, I'm running. Oh my, that we ain't trying to be disrespectful. Crawl up into the cracks of my clothing. No snow, no snow. But I know I said I was gonna end the line, y'all, but I just like chopping it up with the people for real. People that like chopping it up with me, I like chopping it up with y'all too. That's real talk. Even out here in the real streets, the people that I talk to, which is far and few, because a lot of these ninjas out here stuck on stupid. I don't know what type of time they on. It ain't my type because they out here doing silly, stupid stuff. A lot of these folks out here, celebrity struck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get famous. Everybody want to be rich. But look, I ain't gonna say everybody because it's a lot of people out here that's woke too. Cause hell, we got the Hebrew Israelites out here. I just hadn't caught up with them yet. They be out here. They be out here talking to the people. Man, you know who I hadn't seen in a minute? It's your partner. What is your partner at? I ain't seen him in a while. And they just did a quick U-turn. Then I don't know what that was about. Shout out to Isha partner, man. He out there on that left coast. It's 25 now. Yeah, I think it might be like that too. Kang, it's cold for sure. It's getting colder. The longer I sit out here, the colder it gets. When I start talking, like I'm tongue tied, that means I've been out here too long. Right now, my body temperature is good. Shout out to Charlene, Charlene Hill. Yeah, right now I'm good, Charlene. I'm wrapped up, got the hoodie on. Know y'all can see a little neck action, but I got to do is whoop whoop, do that right there. I'm back in the game. No, we ain't get through that. Then this thing right here, man. Who made this? Somebody, whoever made this thing, man. This thing is the truth. This that true flannel right here, boy. Because I'm talking about the wind tried to disrespect it. This thing was like, oh no, we ain't having that wind. We gonna block you. Out to Master Wong. Master Wong. Appreciate you for them martial arts lessons. Yeah, man. Got hit. Yeah, y'all got hit 7 inches. Bro, look, we ain't even got no remnants of no snow. Remember that ice I showed you right there? That's it. That's the thumbnail. I mean, we got wind. Yeah, we got that. Is it cold? Yeah, it's cold. We got all of that. We just didn't get the snow. We just didn't get the snow. Mm. Dude might need to go in here and get me old snack or something. I said, okay, I tell y'all what, 20 more minutes. Kick it 20 more minutes. Crazy because you right by me. No, right? It's what's crazy, bro. It's amazing how we be so close, but the weather be so different. That's amazing. That's just God working. That's all that is. The works of the Most High, right there, bro. People can say what they want, but they know what it is. Really, they already know what it is. The Most High, no doubt. Go back in and check on my little onion plant. Probably dead. It's so cold out here, and the temperature got into the teens. Got into the teens this morning, y'all. More like it